It's important to, was that lightning? Hey y'all, it's Jerica. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on here and just like chat with you guys for a minute. Just kind of, I don't know, I just needed to ramble about some stuff that's been on my brain. If you hear the thunder in the back, it's raining outside, and you probably hear the fan over there too. But yeah, just tune all that out. I just wanted to come in here and just kind of do, I don't know, just like a mid-year check-in type of situation. I upload videos sporadically anyway. I'm not on any type of consistent schedule. I have tried, but you know, sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on the mood I'm in and what I have going on, you know, in life at the time. But yeah, I was just thinking that, you know, like 2020 went by, you know, it feels like a blur, but while it was happening, it just felt like the longest year ever. And now it's already gone and we're already halfway through 2021. And I was just sitting here, you know, thinking about, you know, how it's been like to, you know, adjust and just kind of adapt to like whatever the new normal is that, you know, we have created for ourselves, you know, whether it be working at home, not living on campus and doing college courses online now, you know, quit the job and started a business. The job closed, laid everybody off. You know, you had to come up with a new side hustle, you know, to provide for yourself or your family. You know, it's been a lot of transitions over the last year. And, you know, I was just thinking about like how important it is to take care of your mental health. We went through a lot last year, you know, just not being able to spend time with our families, you know, that don't live close to us, or friends, and just, you know, hang out like normal, like, you know, especially in the, you know, the beginning part of the year last year. You know, couldn't go out to the movies, couldn't go out to eat, just, you know, couldn't go to parties, kickbacks, the pool, you know, anything. And, you know, like it kind of forced me, and I feel like, you know, a lot of other people, to just like sit there, you know, with your own thoughts and just, I don't know, just kind of like reintroduce you to yourself. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like 2020 did a lot for I guess my mental health, and, you know, just learning more about self-care and how important it is, and how important it is to, you know, take care of yourself first. Because, you know, when you're stressed out and you're going through a lot of stuff and you like, you know, spreading yourself so thin and your plate is just overloaded, you know, people don't get the best of you when you're in that situation. You're not giving the best to yourself. It's important to, was that lightning? But I feel like last year really, you know, just helped me see that it's like so important to take care of yourself first, and to just take the time to make sure that you're okay. You know, let's, you know, pray, meditate, you know, journal, anything that just, you know, helps you clear your mind, and, you know, just helps you be at peace with yourself, doing things that you enjoy doing, working out, reading, going on walks, you know, being out in nature, you know, whatever you have to do to, you know, do something for yourself that you enjoy. Last year taught us that we're always just so wrapped up in everything else. Like, we're wrapped up in work, we're wrapped up in school, we're wrapped up in family, we're wrapped up in the kids if you have kids, you know. And you know, you're on autopilot. You're really on autopilot. And last year when the shutdown happened and we all just had to stay in the house for, I think it was at least solid 3 months, from about March to about May. I think May is when stuff started opening back up in Georgia. I don't know, you know, what was going on in other states, you know, other than what I've read. But yeah, Georgia was strictly shut down for about 3 months. And then after that, you know, it did just slowly started opening up. People started trickling in places. There were still a lot of restrictions. It still couldn't be, you know, a lot of people. It was like a, you know, capacity limit in certain stores and certain restaurants. Still had to wear your mask. They still preferred that you stay, you know, 6 feet away from each other. But it wasn't as, I guess, you know, strict as other states. But for us, you know, being trapped in the house for 3 months, it was, you know, it just caused you to stop. To just stop and think. And, you know, most of us were going stir crazy after, you know, it was cute after, you know, the first 2 weeks. Oh, you know, we home for 2 weeks, you know, lay in bed, watch Netflix, eat snacks, ain't gotta go nowhere, ain't gotta go to work, you know, don't have to do anything. But, you know, after like that first month, it was like, dang, like we really ain't got nothing to do. Like, what, you know, you just got, I don't know, it's just like you got trapped with yourself. Like, it's hard to explain, but that's what happened. You were stuck with yourself, you were stuck with your thoughts, you were stuck with, you know, stuff that you've been putting off for months, maybe even years. You know, spring cleaning, organizing the attic, organizing the garage, throwing away old clothes, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like it was helpful. It was helpful for a lot of people. It was helpful for me because I guess I was just able to regroup and see, you know, what I actually really enjoy doing, what I wanted my next move to be, some long-term and short-term goals that I had for myself. It gave me time to focus on those and to, you know, actually like process it. And it wasn't, you know, in the back of my mind, like, you know, just a random thought that might pop up in your head while you're at work, like, oh, I should, you know, probably work on that within the next few weeks or the next month. Oh, I really need to clean out, you know, that closet and get rid of all those clothes that have been there for the past few years that I don't wear. You know, you think about it, but you never really had time to like execute it. So I feel like last year, you know, it gave us that what do you call it, I guess, like head start mentally, just a refresh, a reboot. You know, it was a lot of course, sad things that happened last year too. A lot of emotions, a lot of grief, a lot of stuff that we went through, especially in the Black community. But even with all the tragedy that happened, I still feel like the beauty of it was that we got to slow down for a second and, you know, just regroup and just kind of get our lives back. And even with everything that's going on, I feel like a lot of people, myself included, have, you know, came out better on the other side of 2020, even with all the hardship that took place and, you know, all the tragedies that we had to endure. But I feel like it did help us to a certain extent. But the main reason I came up here was to just reiterate the fact that self-care and, you know, taking care of your mental health is important all the time. You know, not just when you feel like, oh, well, you know, I have a break. Oh, well, I'm off on vacation. I have vacation for a week. But, you know, sometimes like you just need those days. Like you have to plan in those days to be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure on this day that, you know, I take a bubble bath and I sit down and I read, or I listen to some music, or I listen to a podcast, and I just relax and unwind and release. You know, we go through so much day to day, you know, with work, with school, with our families, just day-to-day activities, stuff that we have to keep up with, you know, finances, car trouble, you know, everything. And sometimes we just need to, you know, release some of that. Because have this year, the beginning of 2021, I was able to carry with me a lot of the, you know, better habits that I taught myself in 2020. You know, I've been making sure that, you know, I prioritize my mental health, and when I feel myself getting burnt out or stressed out, I back away, I step away, I cancel plans, I say no. And that's something that I've struggled with for a long time, is saying no because, you know, I feel like I'm gonna disappoint somebody. But last year, you know, it helped me. It really did. It helped me, because now, you know, I don't like saying no, but I'm not a stranger to saying no anymore. Last year, or, you know, last year, 2019, me and no were complete strangers, and now, you know, we're cool, we're acquaintances. Like, now I'm real quick to throw out nah, I don't want to go, nah, y'all have fun, oh yeah, that's cool, nah, maybe next time. Because I'm just not, like, if I, you know, feel like I have to dish out too much of myself or too much of my energy, I have to back up, I have to step away. And also, I want to throw in that I know I don't post on YouTube, you know, as much, but I'm always on Instagram. So if you guys want to see what I have going on, or, you know, see daily updates of what goes on with me, just follow me on Instagram, Jerica Janae. I'll put it right here, and it's down in the description box. The link's always there. Yeah, you can follow me over there if you want a more daily peek into what goes on in my life. But yeah, I've just had a lot going on, so me being able to learn how to set boundaries has been really good for me this year. Learning how to preserve my mental health and incorporate self-care as a daily routine, and not just, you know, every now and then, monthly, every other month treat, and just, like, you know, do it on the daily. It's helped a lot, you know. I know this video was probably everywhere, literally everywhere, but I hope you guys got the point of what I was trying to explain. And I'm gonna probably go back and edit this and be like, girl, what, like, what was you talking about? That don't make sense. But I hope it did. I hope most of it made sense. I hope you can, like, pull it together to make, you know, make it cohesive. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go down to the bottom to the comments and comment some stuff that you do for self-care, you know, stuff that you enjoy, stuff that, you know, just gives you a break from daily life. I love reading about what other people, you know, just like doing to unwind. But yeah, make sure you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.